Letcha Know. Letcha Know. Letcha Know. Letcha Know.
So how deep have you gotten in like this whole Diddy shit?
So far I've heard about the baby oil.
1,000 canisters though?
The baby oil in the lube.
Right. 1,000.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that he made some porn star's husband suck his dick. What else did I hear? I mean, that's probably all I've heard recently. Oh yeah, of course they found the guns without the serial number scratched off and all that shit. Yeah, that's kind of wild.
Mase wore a orange tie to the show today.
Damn, I ain't even watched that shit in a minute.
Mm-hmm. I saw a clip on.
What's the orange tie mean?
I'm thinking prison orange or like correctional.
Oh shit! That's funny.
Yeah. So let me see if I can find that clip. Mase.
Trying to get a good angle with the light here.
All right, so. All right, here we go.
It could be.
All
just might be. It's sustained. Wonderful. And the orange isn't representing anything today.
Not today. I'm chilling today.
Okay.
It's just your tie's supposed to say something.
Yeah.
It's saying something.
It could be.
It
just might be. It's a statement. That's why I asked.
All right.
But no statement to be made.
No statements to be made.
Heard you. Okay. Today.
It might be code orange. There's a lot going on these days.
Code orange. Noted.
Code orange.
The more you know, guys, the more you know. Today we are joined with our analyst, Maurice.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Mase just fucking with him at this point. You ain't want to pay me. You wanted to take my publishing. You wanted to, you know what I mean, stop me from getting opportunities. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Is he being petty though? You think he's being too petty, or you think it's just a
yes?
time?
I think he's being petty, but he should be because he got robbed. So I ain't mad at it.
Shit, I ain't mad either.
Hey, I think, man. I think a lot of times I never really was a firm believer in karma like that. Like I'm not really one of them ones, but this shit is getting weirder and weirder, bro. Like from the beginning of this stuff. I don't know if you saw where they had the what's them called, the people that stop the spirits or whatever.
Witch voodoo.
Nah, not. I mean, it is damn near voodoo and witch, but they got a name for them. A meeting.
Oh yeah.
Right, and she was talking as an old white lady, and she's sitting there telling everybody, she talked to some lady named Kim. Kim's telling her about her death and how something was in her nose and all this stuff. And she was talking about how, she was literally predicting everything that happened before it happened, bro, saying that a spirit told her. And this is some old white lady, don't know nothing about hip hop, bro. She kept saying his name where like P. Diddy. She has no idea what's going on, bro. And she went head by head from this spirit and was saying, this is going to happen in this amount of months. And then the anniversary, all this stuff was happening on different anniversary dates and shit. Shit just got real. Like to me, like I said, you got to show me to make me believe sometimes, and I'm a believer now. But this is wild, bro. This is wild.
Yeah.
I'm a Diddy fan. I ain't gonna front. I'm a Diddy fan. I've always been a Diddy fan. But
this is he pissed somebody off. I we don't know what he did, but whoever behind the scenes, whether it was him trying to sue that French company or just talking too much or whatever, because it ain't because of us. Like he's not getting rated because of us. Like they care so much about us. You know what I mean? It's something, you did something. And I don't understand how these dudes think, whether it's him, R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, whoever, how, as a black man, they've killed our leaders, right? They're turning our boys more feminine. So what makes you think that you're gonna rise up to the ranks that they're on and change some shit? Are you crazy?
You know what? I heard that dude Gene Deal and other people, probably not just him, just say this, but they say like a lot of times the stuff that he's doing, and not just him, but a lot of times we do what we've been taught already. And they was talking about like a lot of the stuff that he's done, he wasn't always like that, but he's learned it from, the record deal big shots before him, the Clive Davises and the Russell Simmonses, and these people that are also got some suspicious shit on their hands. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So he's kind of just acting off of what he did taught them, and in turn, he said, nigga, he was made into a monster. That's what Gene Deal said. He said he wasn't born a monster. He was made into a monster. I said, damn.
Yeah, and then I read somewhere where Kevin Liles just resigned as the 300 CEO or whatever.
Oh,
so,
wow.
The day after Diddy gets, taken into custody, he resigns. He gonna be on the first Spirit flight to what's that country where Russ is at?
I don't know where that nigga at, but he's somewhere where it looked like he's living in a tree.
Right, Thailand or somewhere. I don't know.
Singapore, nigga, somewhere. I don't know where that nigga at, boy.
But he's smart though. He's smart. He read the tea leaves. He got about this motherfucker. He was like, no, sir.
And Diddy had more than enough time to do that shit. Them niggas playing around out here in New York. They said that nigga said he saw him in Harlem or something. I was like, man, what the hell?
Bro.
Nigga, maybe he feel like he didn't do nothing wrong. Maybe he that stupid, man. Maybe he that stupid. Or maybe his money just that long. No homo.
So is he a billionaire still? Hell no, he ain't. But until they change his Wikipedia page, I guess, he's a billionaire until they change it. But he ain't no billionaire if he can't. Nah.
That's a fact. But hey, if I gotta spend $500 million of my billion to get out of this, so be it. I'm still a $500 millionaire when I come out of here, baby.
You damn right. You damn right.
And my next album gonna be crazy. I thought I told you we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't.
So
50 years, man. We got to put some respect on Diddy.
So here's something that let's see here.
I was a gentleman living in tenement. Now I'm swimming in all the women.
Fuck that shit, nigga. Fuck that ass, nigga.
All the champagne was spiked, son. Like, all the champagne was spiked. Everybody was passed the fuck out. I don't drink. So I was playing that shit off like I don't fucking drink. I smoke, nigga. Like, I smoke and I had my own weed, but like everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the fucking door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the fuck was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against ass cheeks. I heard niggas struggling to take dick. I heard niggas being like, yeah, daddy. When he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling like, yeah, I kept the phone there and I recorded all that shit because I was like, this nigga Diddy rich. So I'm finna put the squeeze on and give me a couple dollars and just saying, you know what I'm saying? There's nobody believed that was really Diddy beating me back in. But now y'all motherfuckers believe the video, right? Right? Somebody throw me a couple dollars, man.
Bruh.
I don't even know what to say, man. I feel like how when I watched The Exorcist for the first time, I felt like vulnerable and shit. When I heard that shit, bro, I was like, I have never, nor do I ever want again to hear some shit like that. Ever.
Yeah, man, that's disgusting, bro.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
That's wild, bro.
Keep it 1,000, man. That nigga, I ain't gonna front though, man. That nigga look like a bum ass nigga, man. That don't look like a nigga that Diddy would let in his house, my nigga. I ain't gonna front. That nigga don't like he come my shit.
I was watching these videos where he's touching on these grown men. These are celebrities too, and it's like, why y'all letting this dude touch y'all like that? I mean, just how he touches the shoulder, you know what I'm saying, or past the chest. It's just like, Like, there's one with Justin Bieber. This nigga said "I love you" and changed the pitch of his voice and shit. Let's see. Justin. I mean, this is like we're gonna have to cleanse ourselves once all this shit is over, because you know that he has no bail, and
denied it again twice. They said today.
So twice. So he's gonna be in there until the trial, and the trial may not start for like 2 years.
Hey, only thing I can say to you, bro, is I be switching V's and I be switching the V's with a little fist full of cheese, nigga. Please, I'm the macaroni with the cheese. That's the only thing I can tell you, homie.
That's crazy.
That nigga's going down, bro. I got Diddy quotes for days, by the way. Diddy quotes for days.
I'm trying to find that one video. I watched it earlier.
Hey, I got a Benz that I ain't even drove yet. Let's go.
Who? Yeah. Oh, that's what's that song?
Don't push me.
Yeah.
Cause I be switching V's with a fistful of cheese, nigga. Please, I'm the macaroni with the cheese.
Well, shit, I can't find that. But yeah, anyway, yeah, that video is crazy, man. And Meek Mill posted today. He said, "I just bought a farm." He was like, "Well, I just bought a farm." So yeah, that nigga trying to distract. I gotta get that shit off my screen. But yeah, so yeah, he said he bought a farm. Like,
crazy how nobody wants to talk about this shit. Like, it don't have. It's kind of like, you know, he talked about LeBron when shit was going on, like with the steroids and like shit that everybody on the internet and the world's talking about outside of the mainstream shit, and the mainstream just ignores it.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird.
Yeah, very, very weird. It's interesting because Trump, didn't he get some of these similar charges, and this dude about to be president? Double standard. That's why, you know, I'm not even worried about that. It's a double standard. It's going to be a double standard, period. So, but it's like, why are we putting ourselves in position to even be stupid enough to think that you're going to win that fight? They will change the fucking rules. They'll bend the rules around whatever the fuck you did, you know, to fit whatever narrative they pushing. Like, if there's one victim, and that's Cassie, and that event happened in 2016 and he wasn't arrested. So how is the federal government then taking sort of like this state case and making it? I don't understand.
You know,
I don't get it.
You know what else is wild to me, homie? There's no footage of him getting put in cuffs, getting thrown in a car, you know what I mean, getting out to the jail. Him, you know what I mean? No footage whatsoever, which is wild.
Well, they said that he was
Epstein shit.
Yeah, his lawyer said they were prepping to surrender, which is why he moved to New York. But what they did, they arrested him a day before the date that they gave. So that tells me, oh, y'all wanted to put out the articles, y'all wanted to get the narrative ball rolling, so that he couldn't really like defend himself in the media's eye, which he couldn't anyway. I mean, once that video came out with Cassie,
Drake did.
It was a wrap. Huh?
He probably should have did what Drake did. How Drake just dropped that 1 gigabyte thing with a whole bunch of music and pictures on it.
Oh yeah.
Diddy should have did something like that before he went in.
Man, look at this weird shit right here.
For his fans and everything, you know, for his fans. We ain't gonna be seeing
right.
that for a while.
Let's see.
I don't know, man. It's crazy, man. It still hurts to hear, man, because I liked his last album.
Look at this nonsense.
I've always been a fan of Diddy. No homo.
It's just weird. It's putting in that work. Man, I love you. I'm proud of you. Like, it's like, for me, what I'm comfortable with, let me get this shit off my screen. But if a dude tell me I love you, it got to be said in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? If we dap each other up, it's got to be a hard hug. You know what I'm saying? It can't be no.
And not only that, we would damn near joke around about it, be like, "Yo, my nigga, chill." You know what I'm saying? But that nigga like, "Thank you, man, thank you." Like, especially Meek Mill, a young nigga too. You know what I'm saying? Meek Mill ain't no old nigga.
And why
So
you hanging around
any
this?
other young nigga, you talk, hey daddy, I love you, man. Hey yo,
Any
pause.
dude,
Yo, Diddy, chill.
but I've never had a dude call me daddy on no level. And I don't ever want that to start. Like, that just sounds weird to me. Like, I don't know, certain shit is just
So you
weird.
never called him Puff Daddy? You never called him Puff Daddy?
When I was a kid, I was what, like 11? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you ain't gonna catch me. No, sir. Yeah, that's wild,
I've
bro.
heard some New York niggas say it, but in a cool way to where it didn't sound gay. But then I've heard some New York niggas say it to where that shit sound mad gay. So I've heard it both ways. I've heard Kiss say it and it didn't sound gay before.
Yeah, okay.
Niggas say, yeah, oh well, whatever.
Yeah. I think I'm done with that particular topic. So yeah, let's switch up to something like a little bit more light, like sports. A little quick Jordan question for you. Do you think Jordan could have played in this era, or how well do you think he would have played in this era of basketball?
Do I think he could have played how well? Yeah, I definitely think he could have played, and how well. I think he would play extremely well. Especially with the freedom that he has, and especially with the players that play now, how the game is played now. You know what I mean? Like like his teammates are as well are gonna enjoy playing with him, because I feel like his teammates before didn't like playing with him because he wasn't passing the ball out. But these guys, that's how everybody plays now. It's pretty much, like I said, it's a run and gun game, bro. It's just it's street ball with the best players in the world until playoffs come. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
I think he would play extremely well.
Oh yeah, I think he would have been even better. So I was taking down some notes about kind of like what I thought or how he would have played in today's game. And like you said, because there's more floor spacing and freedom of movement, and with the emphasis being on the three, less defense, and the pick and roll, those three things Jordan did great. So he was a shooter. He played defense. So it's like, oh, y'all playing no defense? He would have killed. In the pick and roll, oh my God.
And and we pretty much giving them the two. They're giving up the two. They're giving up twos because the three is so important. They're letting niggas have twos. So now he's going to score the easiest 40 points you've ever seen on a consistent basis. Really, at this point, it's just really about how well he's shooting that day. If you ask me.
Oh yeah. And today's game suits Jordan, like how successful Kobe, Steph, and Harden are. It's less physical, and the players who score will score. And then Jordan has had the ability to adapt and evolve throughout his career. So Jordan could adapt his game. Remember when he was 1983 Jordan? He was fucking above the rim, dunking on motherfuckers. And then he came back to 92 to 96 Jordan, fade away, right? Knowing the game a little bit more, and really kind of playing to suit his body at this stage in the game. And he was a killer. Jordan would have adapted, period, point blank, to the game. So I think he would have murdered.
Ain't no doubt about it, bro. And I feel like he could also play more positions than just the one and the two in this new era. He could, like when he was older, when he came back as old, he was playing the three damn near.
Basically,
so in this era, nigga, he could damn near. I ain't gonna say guard the fours and the fives.
Yeah,
but yeah,
he could at least a four. At least a four.
I don't know, man, because I don't think his defense is going to be as good as. That's the one thing I do think that would fall down. Like if you talk prime Jordan's defense,
why?
You think it's the best Jordan? Because you can't touch nobody in this era. Like
that. But he didn't have to. He was a perimeter guard, so he didn't have to.
Oh, Michael Jordan was a hand checking motherfucker. His big ass hands and his strength that played a big part of his great defense.
Yeah,
him being able to stop you from where you want to go with them hands and the muscles, no homo.
Yeah.
But his strength played a big part of his defense.
Yeah, but those were the rules. You know, you play in the
it's
era.
Allowed.
It's
allowed.
Yeah. Well, hand checking is not allowed now. So if he learned and came up under that, and see, this is where people don't like to get into it. If Jordan played in this era, he would have came up in y'all rules and y'all's AAUs and y'all all that, and he would have destroyed y'all motherfuckers.
He would
And he can
definitely
shoot free
destroy.
throws. Bron can't shoot free
And he can
throws.
shoot free throws. Yeah. That's why his points would go up because, like I said, he's in the 2-point. He's going to dominate y'all inside the thing. And like you said, it's not like he couldn't shoot the 3. It's not like if he swung the ball to Mike in the corner, he ain't nailing that bitch 5 or 6 out of 10. Like, I got
It
Michael
was the
Jordan
shrug
fucked up.
where he dropped six threes in a game against Portland.
Yeah.
Jordan.
If
Yeah. So he had the shot. He had it. You couldn't tell me that he couldn't adapt it.
he could shoot the spot up 3.
Now Shaq could not have adapted. Just couldn't do it.
But
He would have been
I feel
Dwight
like
Howard.
a lot of these people today.
Pause.
My bad. Go ahead.
No, I said Shaq would have been Dwight Howard. Pause. But I'm just saying his game would have been closer to Dwight Howard's than Shaq of 92. Uh-oh.
That's
Yeah.
pretty crazy to say right there.
What's that? What part?
You said Shaq would be Dwight Howard today.
Right. So think about because you have like if you're gonna play the game of taking a figure from one era to the next, you have to keep the core of who they are. So it's Shaq. It's big, motherfucking slow. You know what I'm saying? So if he was under today's system, he would still be big and he would be too slow and he just could not play. But if you shrunk him down a little bit, made him a little bit smaller, he would be Dwight Howard. Think about it. It's a pretty good ass comparison. Dwight Howard was a version of Shaq, but he could not shoot. Shaq didn't have no perimeter shot. It was dunk or jump hook.
That's what I'm saying. I think Dwight is a far superior defender than Shaq on defense. Blocking shots, he's rebounding better than Shaq. But offensively, nah, he ain't fucking with Shaq. Shaq was a killer.
At all.
Dwight wasn't no killer.
No, he would To me, I never even considered
Dwight wasn't no killer.
No, he wasn't a killer at all. He was, and that's why Kobe didn't like him. That's why he and Kobe couldn't coexist. He was like you got to turn it off when it's time. Like it's cool to be silly. Like Shaq does it. That's his whole thing. But you got to turn that shit off. You know what I mean? I remember in that finals, in 09, after the first Lakers win or second, he tried to go up to Kobe and like laugh and joke with him and shit. It was like, nigga, are you crazy?
No,
or was it the All-Star game? I can't remember, but they had a moment where Dwight was trying to get like Kobe to laugh and shit. And I never forgot that shit. Kobe was like, nigga, fuck out of here. What, like, you goofy ass motherfucker, like, get out of here.
Play too much, nigga. Get out of here. I'm not that nigga, boy. Go over there with LeBron with that shit.
Right.
Because remember when LeBron came out, nigga, remember he was coming out there, they was taking pictures before the game.
Yeah.
Like they was posing with the fake picture and the shit on the intros and shit. Nigga was playing around, nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, Kobe don't play, man. I mean, I don't got nothing against it. I thought that shit was cool as hell what LeBron was doing, but Kobe the total opposite of that shit. Kobe don't do that.
But I'm glad that he got humbled though too. Doing all that shit, taking pictures. You winning 65 games here, 63 games, or whatever, and then you thinking you hot shit. Then you get swept in the finals, and then you keep losing. So he got humbled. But yeah, I don't go into that.
He learned that the season in the playoffs are two different things, and he learned that these niggas ain't playing their hardest all the time.
No,
the NBA is a different thing when it comes to these vets.
I feel like today's
First game
game
of the
is
season,
it's kind of like how we are with our kids, right? We work our ass off to give them a much better life than we had, and then once they get it, they acting like they entitled and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have to work as hard, and that's how these NBA players are. It's like the folks from the 90s and 2000s got us here, but to us, it's like we're supposed to have it like this. I'm the GOAT. Like, what? Ho, how you gonna skip everybody else and just say you're the GOAT? That's wild.
It's wild to a lot of people, except for the people that praise him. Really, you know what I mean? there's like a pecking order that never was really passed besides the media just kind of telling us what it was over and over again and people just falling into place. But it just don't make sense and it don't add up to a lot of people. So like I don't mind nobody's opinion, but I do feel like a lot of this shit was constructed. You know, like man-made basically. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors. You feel me? But and a lot of people weren't there to know. You had to be there to know. I always tell people LeBron he's great, but he looks really, really, really great when you take out context.
Correct.
Yeah.
Great point. Because that's a fact. If you know what, I'm gonna let you have this point while I look this stuff up real quick. So you go ahead and pontificate.
Yeah, and I say that because when you skim over his, like I said, you go through his stats and his awards. There's no doubt about it. MVPs and 25, 5 and 5 for 20 years. You know, what I mean, whatever. Very cool and consistent. But when you start talking about how he got championships and how he got some of these MVPs, it doesn't sound like anything we've ever heard before from a great player in his prime. We've never seen a nigga in his 20s move around that's allegedly 1, 2, 3 best players in the league, leaving their prime to go join another nigga that's in their 20s, 1, 2, 3rd pick, and it's already won a championship as well, and go join him to go win a championship. And then also bring another nigga who's one of the best 3 players or 5, whatever, in a year at that draft and in that conference. Remember, all 3 of these niggas were in the Eastern Conference. You take two of the best teams out of Eastern Conference, and everybody goes to Miami. That means the Toronto Raptors are no longer good. The Cavs are no longer good. Yeah, Miami's awesome. Makes your job a lot easier. You know what I mean? I mean, we know the story, so I don't want to go through with it. But
you good.
Context. Yeah,
because as historians of the game, as we fans as we are, we gotta project it out and let these kids know, like, it ain't what y'all think it is, or there was a history before y'all. And what's crazy is the 90s era, 2000s era always respected the generation that came before. So how we got so far off track where it's like it's cool to just shit on the past, it's wild.
It's because those early, the era before this one played against some of them 90s, but them 90s players bled into that era before this one. Like the Kobe's that came in 96, the Kevin Garnett's came in 94, whatever, 92, whatever year KG came in a few years before all these niggas. They bled over into the 2000s and the 2010s and the 2015s and so on and so on. So that's why they got respect, because they learned from them niggas. They played against them niggas. Them niggas know really, like I said, nigga, I tell these niggas, I said they jumping on Anthony Edwards nuts, and as they calling him Michael Jordan. I said, man, this nigga not even Michael Finley. I said, Michael Finley a hell of a player. But when I say he Michael Finley, people look at it as a diss because they didn't already told y'all he the next Michael Jordan. And I'm like, man, how like what he not even better than Luka Doncic. How he the next Michael Jordan? You feel me?
That's a fact.
Like, come on, man, it's crazy. And like I said, niggas don't even think for themselves no more, bro. When you break it down without context, niggas look really, really, really great. I'm not saying they aren't great, but they look better than what they should.
And then just the expulsion of like the numbers game and analytics. It's like the game is set up for you to shoot 1 million shots, and those 1 million shots you equate to the all-time scoring record, right? But when you take out, to your point, nuance, okay, you've been playing 20 years. Jordan did all of his shit really in 13. You see what I'm saying? And you still 2 championships away from him. But you the GOAT. You the GOAT.
Now Jordan was head and shoulders. If you take away numbers and stats and you just look at what Jordan was head and shoulders above better player than anybody that he was playing against when he became, prime Jordan. When he took over, there was nobody. If he was a 10, the closest thing was a 7. Because there was nobody that great, that good. There's a lot of players better than LeBron James, bro. A lot of players more skilled than LeBron James. A lot of players that are better scorers than LeBron James, that pass better, that dribble better. shoot free throws better, he really doesn't do anything better than anybody else. What LeBron James is he's a freak of nature, like Muhammad Ali was, or like Shaquille O'Neal was. He's one of these things or Magic Johnson was at his time. A nigga that's built like Amari Stoudemire, or plays like a point guard, but fast like that. Just doesn't get hurt. That's unheard of, bro. That's unheard of. That's what.
But it's one of those things like everybody has an Achilles heel, and so with all those physical attributes that LeBron has, and even being able to read the game at such a young age, having that high basketball IQ, the one thing that it's like he's the was it the cowardly lion, right? He was you the king of the jungle, but you ain't got no heart. That's LeBron. LeBron, the quote unquote, king, whatever. He does not have the heart of killers like Kobe, AI, Mike, and that's his Achilles heel. He just didn't want to kill, or he was too scared, or he performance anxiety.
I feel like the most confident he was is when his second time back in Cleveland. That was the most confident basketball. That's when he became a confident basketball player. Like,
for sure.
He knew he was the man then. But by then, everybody was pretty much, like I said, the guys before you, it's always that class before you. I mean, once they demolished now, remember Tim Duncan blew them out? Remember Tim Duncan told that nigga in his ear?
Yeah.
Yes, it's going to be your year in a few, but yeah, thanks for giving us here. It's not your time yet, my nigga.
Not yet. Not yet.
And Kobe retire. Yeah, once Iverson and all them niggas gone, then you can have it, my nigga. But they ain't done yet.
We ain't done yet. And the thing about it is, it's even like seeing LeBron play these young guys, it's unfair. So again, without nuance, on the second half of his career between 40 and 67, he scored another 20,000 points because he was just so much better than he's playing kids who literally weren't born when he was 35, or some shit like.
Or really just in a league where anybody can score, brothers. I mean, anybody can score in this league. This league isn't a game where you need one-on-one skill to score anymore. This is just run and gun basketball. As long as you can shoot the ball, you can play in today's game for real.
Right.
You'll get a shot and shoot and make it. Hopefully you'll miss it. Now you'll get 3 more. And it's not a game where your one-on-one individual skill really matters. That there's a difference between a basketball player and a specialist. And this game right here is full of specialists right now.
Right, but that's the thing with like LeBron. The reason why he hasn't been able to win more is because he doesn't allow specialists to do what they do, because he wants to do everything. Right, Jordan had the luxury of being able to focus on his job. Period. He didn't have to be the point guard. He didn't have to be the rebounder. He didn't have to be but he could do all those things. But because LeBron is a system, you got to do everything. So now you get tired. Where are rebounds at? Where are 3-pointers at? Well, you tired, nigga? No, you want to do it all, so do it all.
Yeah, now I let Horace get his rebounds so Horace can get his money. I let Dennis get his rebounds so he can get his money. Luke Long,
right.
Yeah, I don't want to take that shit. I want them to eat.
That's right. That's right.
Nigga, you want to do everything, nigga. You want to do it all. And I used to hate hearing that on the games where they'll say, well, LeBron's asked to do so much. I said, man, ain't no coach asking no nigga to average triple double, bro. Nobody's asking. Right. No coach is ever going to ask somebody to average triple double, bro. You're working hard at that. You're working hard at that.
And the thing about with like LeBron, he gets this treatment like when he says something or does something, people have to reinterpret it so it sounds better or whatever. For example, the drive kick out. We know that's a good play when it needs to be. But this motherfucker does this shit when he knows he either can't make the shot, he's too scared to shoot the shot, so he'll drive it on a bad drive and then kick it. And then when the motherfucker who it goes is already 0-for-12, he misses it. It's like, well, I trust my teammates. I want to make the right basketball play. Shut the fuck up.
And I can understand if it's niggas that are known for hitting shots, but it be niggas that ain't never hit a game-winning shot.
Correct.
In their life and shit. Like And I'd be like, "God, you gonna let Kyle Korver really get the game-winning shot, bro? Like, as great as a three-point shooter he is during certain time, I don't remember any Kyle Korver game winners.
Exactly.
I remember just
I don't know game
three-point
winners.
shooter. Yeah, I don't remember
No
Kyle Korver
practice
clutch
winners.
threes. Yeah, he's not that type of shooter though. When the lights cut on, he's not hitting, bro. He's not that dude.
Exactly. Yeah, that's crazy.
You're supposed to be that dude, chosen one. Remember?
Right. I've seen LeBron pass it to like, what's the white boy on the Lakers right now? Reeves. He threw it to this motherfucker so he could make the final shot. I'm like, what are we doing? You're not it's like it's shit. It's the small things because when you talk GOAT, we nitpicking. So it's like
true.
Yeah.
True. However, I feel like all this is just bonus right now for LeBron. I don't judge LeBron on anything he's doing there. Right now, I feel like he's just playing.
So I mean, look at this, bro. Look at this. Come on. And this is career averages. Oh, per game average. So Jordan got that all day. Per game?
Yeah, no, Jordan's definitely is a
And look,
better scorer than him, bro. How many scoring titles LeBron got?
1.
Jordan got how many?
10.
Okay, man. Like scoring ain't even a question. I don't care how many. I don't
shit.
care if that nigga scores 1 million more points, bro.
Exactly.
He's not a better scorer than Michael Jordan.
There he is. There he is.
Ah, yes.
Ah, yes.
We talking
what's going down? What's going on?
We talking Jordan, LeBron, GOAT talk debate.
Oh man, why do we always got to put LeBron in the conversation, man? What makes him deserve?
I found this amazing breakdown. It's breaking down the trajectory of Jordan's points if he would have kept playing. Ooh, he would have surpassed that motherfucker.
Let me ask y'all this, man. Why the hell is we not talking about Kobe versus Michael Jordan, not LeBron? What are we talking about, sir? Maybe, man. You know what? I do love LeBron as a player, but the GOAT, nah, he ain't no GOAT.
No,
that man ain't no GOAT. He's not the GOAT. He's some people's GOAT, but he ain't my GOAT.
Yeah, the same people who say that Paul George is a GOAT.
Oh man, I forgot who said that. One of them rookies said that Paul George was his GOAT. Who said that?
I don't know. But I get how Jordan can't be nobody's.
Come on, man.
If they was born this year, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I ain't mad at that. I don't know. It's players from like LeBron's era because they're pretty much the last era who really understood Jordan's impact. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, you're not the GOAT, bro. Stop it right now.
He not, man. You do got a lot of pull. That's for sure. When you can get your son to the NBA with no problem, like there's a lot of NBA sons that's in the league and they ain't get no publicity as much as LeBron's son, and they way better than him.
How many rings do Magic Johnson got?
Who?
5. He got 5.
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
Who you say?
Magic.
Oh yeah, he got 5. But he went to
Kareem
9.
Got?
He went to 9 finals. Kareem got 6. Yeah, Kareem got 6.
How many Michael got?
He got 6.
But I know where you're going.
How many Kobe got?
I'm gonna preempt you.
5.
I'm gonna preempt you real quick on that. The
5.
reason why Kareem doesn't get the credit for his 6 that Mike got of his 6 is because on the last couple, Kareem wasn't the man on those squads. You see what I'm saying? So Mike gets the credit over that.
I don't like that.
Man, stop it.
What you mean you don't like that? I think that's fair though.
When you say he wasn't the man, are you saying he wasn't top 2, top 3 players on the team?
Correct. So I think on the last one, especially, his back was hurt and he was like he couldn't perform
in the finals or all season
because he had a messed up back.
Yeah, but he still was the number. He still was the number 2 guy though.
Are we talking about all season? Or are we talking about the playoffs and the finals? Is where he couldn't go.
I mean,
I would
whatever.
just say this because I can't speak to the entire season, but he did not have the impact like let's say a marquee player would have, Magic, Bird. He was more of a supporting player at that point in his career because he was pushing 19 years in the league, something like that.
Correct. As he so.
But that's why you got to give Mike the nod because Mike did all this at his peak and in his prime. Like, I mean, if somebody comes along and surpasses that, okay, cool. But from 91 to 96? I mean, who had a better peak?
I'm just gonna say this. If I had to choose anybody that was better than Michael Jordan, it definitely was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I mean, his resume speaks for itself. From high school to the end of his pro career, it was always championships. He was always dominating. He was always the best player, whether it be high school, college, or the pros. It's just that sometimes he didn't always have the supporting cast that he did. But I mean, what better way to end his career in Los Angeles? I mean, he was a star. He was a star among stars, man. Just that he was just controversial.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when he was coming up, he was more controversial. You know, because he was pro-black, but he also had his own individual mind too. So, like, a lot of people didn't really like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's kind of why I believe that he's not really in the conversation as far as the GOAT. Because he should be in that conversation all the time. People talking about GOAT.
He is in that conversation. He's in it.
I thought he was,
but he just not at the top.
Not all the time, though.
No, I think he's just not emphasized. It's like because to me it was Jordan, Kareem, LeBron. I still don't want. He's still 3 for me. Like he's still number 3 for me. I don't see how you can put LeBron over Kareem. I just don't see it.
Nah, you can't. I don't see how you can. I don't even see how you could put LeBron over Kobe.
You can't put Kobe over Kareem?
Nah.
Just in terms of not because of the player. Kobe belongs in every GOAT room, right? But if we're just talking, okay, if we got a hierarchy in this shit, one, Kobe he just don't have the accolades. He just don't. Now, I was gonna ask you, if Shaq wasn't there, how many more MVPs you think he would have won?
Man, you know what? Me personally,
yeah,
it would be tough because man, having Shaq there kind of motivated, a little bit. I think after Shaq left, that's when the real Kobe came alive and started taking over. Because to be honest with you, man, he had a lot of struggles coming up, man. And then when he actually got on top, the injuries kind of started taking over his career, man. So to me, that kind of derailed his career from being the upper echelon as far as the best player ever, is because, man, he had too many injuries. Now I would have liked to see him, play when he wasn't injured his last couple of years, especially that last year, man. I really thought, man.
I think he should have at least one more. There's no way. When I look at this photo or this graphic, I see him with one MVP. To me, I think that's even when Shaq got robbed of his, I just Kobe got one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't think I personally, as a big Kobe fan, I don't think he was actually ready to get MVP until the last 2 years when Shaq was there. That's when he became started becoming crazy good. It's Shaq's last 2 years, and then after that they had to rebuild and everything. So he wasn't gonna get MVP. But I think the rape case is really what.
That's true. That's true.
So I think he should have got 2 other MVPs personally. 2 other MVPs. I think he should have 3.
Yeah, because one should. I mean, if he would have won, then he would have been the face. So they didn't want that being that case being like a shadow or whatever. So no, I get that.
Yeah, he won 3 in a row with Shaq. He won 3 in a row with Shaq. Got rid of Shaq. Remember, I didn't want Shaq. I got rid of him. Got Paul Gasol and went back to the finals. Actually, no, I'm sorry. He went to the finals 4 times in a row with Shaq.
Stop it. He had the choice to get rid of Shaq. Like, stop it.
They could have won one more. They could have got one more.
He did, bro. They listen, bro. They went. Let me finish, bro. He went to the finals 4 times with Shaq, and then he asked to get traded. Remember, he was saying he was going to go to Chicago or other teams because he wanted to get traded. He says either me or him. I don't want to play with him no more. And they chose Kobe, so they got rid of Shaq.
He didn't say that.
And I think that was selfish. I think that was selfish of him, man. I think that was selfish of him because you wasn't that great player to be telling the motherfucker, oh, it's neither me or him. Like, dude, you was just getting into your own, man. Like, that's big headedness to me. Like, for real. Like, you wasn't that nigga yet. You wasn't that nigga yet.
He was. He was ready, bro.
Becoming that nigga. He wasn't that nigga.
He became that nigga. Them last 2 years, was it like 03 and 04? Some shit. That's when he was becoming when he cut the fro off. When they played New Jersey, he was becoming that nigga. They played New Jersey in the finals, and then when they played Detroit in the finals, he was becoming automatic them years, bro. He needed more shots to become that nigga. Like in the NBA, you'll see it all the time when they draft a player in any sport, really. When they draft a new nigga, they get rid of the nigga that was that nigga before to make room for the new nigga. We can't share these shots, bro. For that new nigga to flourish, you got to get rid of that old nigga.
What's the most egregious example of that? I got me one.
Go ahead, because I
Golden State. Right, they got rid of Monte Ellis for Steph.
Yes.
Yeah, but that was the right move though.
But Monte was still rolling.
Pacers got rid of Danny Granger for Paul George.
Yeah, sure did.
That was the right move. That was the right move, fam. That was the right move, man.
I'm just saying the Danny Granger and the Roy Hibbert and the Pacers, they was a good team. But like you said, there wasn't nothing wrong with them. I'm just saying this is what happens. This is normal. It's just that normally it's the same position. Normally a big man and a small man coexist good. But shit, Stephon Marbury and Kevin Garnett didn't last.
Yeah, that's
not saying they had beef or anything, problems like that, but sometimes that shit just don't work. Niggas want a bigger role. They don't want to share the power. They want their own shit.
But it wasn't working.
Especially when you know you better than what you able to show. Kobe was better than what he was able to show. We never would have got the Mamba if he played with Shaq for that long. Like it would have took forever for him to become that nigga.
So you were saying at what year? You said when he cut off the fro. So
yeah, the last year when they played New Jersey Nets to win the finals, Shaq was still that nigga and very dominant. Don't get me wrong in that finals, but that whole playoff series, Kobe was eating the whole series until they got to New Jersey.
So you're right though with the fro thing. I was just kind of keyed in on that. So look, 2000s he had the fro, right? 2001 he had the fro. In 02 he had it too, right?
02, no? That's when he cut it off. That's the year they played New Jersey.
I kind of feel like the Jersey.
You're right.
They played Philly. They played Philly. They played the Pacers, and then they played New Jersey, and then they played Detroit in the fourth time, and they lost to Detroit.
So Kobe went again in 08, and then twice against the Celtics. Okay.
He went 3 times in a row, just like they be bragging about Jordan. Oh, he went 3 times, retired, came back and went 3. Kobe went to 4, got rid of the most dominant player of all time, and then came back 3 more times in a row. What we doing?
But he didn't win. Didn't he get swept in one of those?
No, he ain't never been swept.
Didn't he get swept by the Mavs? I think.
Not in the finals.
I think Dirk. No, not in the finals. Look,
we got smacked. Yeah, we got smacked that year.
Yeah, man.
Nah, that was cool.
That was destiny. That was destiny, man. You can't do nothing when destiny comes.
Listen, man.
The league was changing before our eyes, right there. The league was changing right there. That's when the big man shit was kind of getting different.
Hey, man,
Mm-hmm.
stop with that Kobe. Stop with that Kobe went 3 times. So what? So what, man? If he wouldn't have got injured, man, he probably would have been that guy that you
Right.
praise a lot like this every day, all day.
Let's
But he ain't. He not,
maybe he
dog.
wouldn't have got injured. Maybe he wouldn't have got injured. Maybe he wouldn't have got injured if Chris Paul was able to come to the Lakers, like he was able to go everywhere else, like all these other trades that was able to go
That,
on, all these
hey,
other
that's
egregious
true.
trades that are crazy that was able to go on that they stopped Kobe from
True.
getting. I wonder what that was about.
True. Oh, that's true, man. I can't even.
Hey,
I can't even be mad at you for
it
Yeah,
saying
could have
that,
been
man.
that
I
whole
like to call
race.
that the
Yeah.
I like to call that the Kobe conspiracy.
Whoa, the Kobe conspiracy.
The Kobe conspiracy, bro. He was about to get them 6 rings, bro. Remember, if you go back, there's footage. You go back and see everybody was. This is when niggas was like, "Yo, Kobe is the next thing." Oh man,
Um,
he's right there with Michael. Oh man, he might be. Oh man, I think Kobe better than Michael. Oh man, I think Kobe better than. All that shit was going on.
man, that's
All
just an
that shit
era.
was
Yeah.
going on, man. Don't
That's
play
just
with the
an era
beam, man.
thing. That's just an era thing,
And
man.
I
People
stand
gonna
by
say
this,
that.
and I still stand by this. Kobe Bryant is the best in-game dunker in NBA history, still to this day. That's why I was
No,
mad at y'all niggas when y'all did them top dunks and y'all didn't have Kobe in them. Because if you talking about dunk contests, nah, he don't belong in no dunk contest talks. But in the game, don't nobody got better dunks in the game than Kobe Bryant.
no,
Then
no,
Kobe has
no.
a doesn't even
Then
have an
Kobe.
assortment of dunks. He like Kobe's style was just relentless, but he didn't have like a style. You know what I mean? It was more
He
like
did.
Kobe done
awkward
dunked.
or unorthodox. You know what I'm saying?
Kobe
Because he
with the
didn't look
fro was
smooth.
crazy. Listen,
He
listen,
didn't look
listen.
smooth.
Kobe with the afro. Give me 1 second. Kobe with the afro had crazy, stupid hops. Kobe
He
with
did.
the fade, that's when he became an offensive murderer, and he would just, like you said, the ordinary, just catching Hall of Famers left and right. Yao Ming, Kevin
He just
Garnett, Dirk Nowitzki,
he
Steve
just
Nash. Shall I keep
I'm
going?
yawning.
he's very
I'm yawning.
awkward, very unorthodox, but efficient,
I'm
very
yawning.
efficient
I'm
though.
yawning. I'm yawning. I'm yawning. I'm yawning.
You're
Cause
what?
I'm yawning. I said I'm yawning. Nobody cares about all them accolades, man. Listen, dude. The Don was on top when he left. He came back and got back on top. Your boy had to scratch and claw his way there, man. What are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Man, I could
What are
barely
we
hear you.
talking about? Let me turn this up, G.
Yeah, turn it
Can
up.
you hear me now?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
better.
Okay. All I'm saying is, man, we're talking about Kobe going to 3 straight finals. Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
And that's LeBron talk right there. That's you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying. That's LeBron talk. 8 straight finals. What? Did you win
yeah.
all 8? Nope.
No.
Yeah, so y'all can have those appearances. I mean, it's great for the resume,
Yeah,
right? Great for the
yeah.
stat sheet.
All I was doing was stating facts. All I was doing was stating the facts, sir. I was just
You
stating
know,
the facts.
Oh, I'm
Kobe went
sorry,
to
man.
what 7
I'm
finals,
sorry, man.
only won 5. Almost close, but not.
Don't do him like that, Twan. Don't do him like that.
You know, tip of the cap.
One
Look,
was Shaq's fault. One
tip of
was
the
Shaq's
cap.
fault. And one was
One
Paul
was Shaq's
Gasol's fault.
fault.
One was Shaq's fault.
Oh man, we're gonna have to do a breakdown of those series,
Of,
man. So we can
yeah,
actually
of
see.
that finals because I
You
think
know,
Shaq
yeah.
scored more than Kobe.
Because
In the
I swear,
Detroit
man.
series?
Yeah.
I swear, me and Everett,
Let me
we
look it
sat
up.
down and watched those finals. Then we not.
Let me see.
No, we
Did we
didn't.
not?
We watched highlights of Kobe's misses, is what you pulled up.
Well, no, we actually showed the Detroit series.
We
And
watched
you
this.
was
We
like,
didn't watch this. We didn't actually watch the game. No, we gotta watch. If you want to do this, we got to actually watch the game and have a conversation. Now we're just gonna watch Kobe shoot the ball and
okay,
all the highlights.
all right.
No.
So
All right,
you
hold
trying to
up, real
do a
quick.
lot?
2 seconds.
Because I want you to see.
You
I
try,
want you to see how the strategy was. Shaq was the main go-to guy, and how it wasn't working. Kobe was the better option in that series because of the Wallace board.
but
Kobe could
again,
do. Kobe could
we
do whatever
did
he wants
because
to Richard Hamilton.
we did because the main factor, the reason why we was watching it is because we was looking at his shot selection in that series. And remember, we said it right. He was terrible at the shot selection when it came to taking good shots. He was terrible at that shit, man. Mike was
Like I
too
said,
efficient.
we watched Kobe's missed shots. We didn't watch the game. We watched highlights of Kobe's missed shots.
Yeah, we watched him miss a lot too. Yeah, we sure did. We did.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not mad about the misses. At least he shot them. You know what I mean? But Kobe was like, I think y'all said it. I think you might have said it, News, where you were like, he got the most out of his body. Because when you look at him, it's like he wasn't supposed to have the career he had. You know.
No, he's the ultimate shot maker and the most difficult risk, like tough shot maker of all time as well. And he's the best scorer we've ever seen.
Yeah, let's just put all kind of accolades on him, man, that don't even matter.
Yeah. So in that 04 finals, Kobe averaged 22 points per game, and Shaq averaged 26. So that was a huge risk that the Lakers took, taking Kobe over Shaq, because it's like you're averaging 4 points less than this motherfucker. So what are you gonna do? So,
yeah, and listen, and then a lot of people was kind of like they was second guessing that pick too. Like, you would take Shaq over Kobe, even though it worked out for him. Congratulations.
yeah.
You know, but yeah, it was a lot of backlash thinking that, man, why would you take Kobe over Shaq at that moment? Because Shaq was the guy, even though Kobe was, inching close behind him, he still was the guy.
Kobe
That
was
was
that
his
guy.
team.
Shaq needed Penny, didn't get it done. Shaq needed Kobe, they got it done. Then he ran over to Dwayne Wade, they got one. Kobe ended up with two.
With two.
But like I said, went 3 times.
But
the key is though,
I would say that Kobe's championship against the Celtics was the better championship between Shaq winning his, because really the first championship that Kobe won without Shaq against Orlando, they should have won that. I mean, come on. It's like the Heat playing fucking OKC. But the second one, because he lost that one and then had to come back,
damn,
got to give Kobe the nod.
Is you taking a slight when you say that?
Huh?
You taking a slight?
No, that's real. They were. No, that's real.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have beat Orlando. Yeah.
Yeah, they should have beat Orlando. And then, but again, because he lost, he came back. And I love guys like him, Tim Duncan, who like, man, we lost, but the whole year I'm fighting to get back. I love that shit.
How did Orlando get to the finals? Do you remember how Orlando got to the finals?
Yeah, they beat LeBron. That's why he ain't the GOAT. Because that was supposed to be the year that Kobe and LeBron met in the finals, because they had those commercials, those little Muppet commercials and shit.
I don't even remember that.
You remember that?
You don't remember the Kobe LeBron puppet commercials?
Yeah, hard.
No, we just had this conversation too, man. We was just having this conversation about is Kobe and LeBron a rivalry?
No.
And then I made the comparison as far as Damian Lillard and Stephen Curry being they're being rivals.
I would say that they were when they were in the West, because they're playing against each other 6 times a year or something like that. But LeBron and Kobe played on different coasts. They might have played each other twice a year. And until you get in the finals and you're going head to head a lot, you're not really rivals like that. And then LeBron was scared. I don't know, bro. That All-Star game still bothers me. Kobe's like, let's go, baby. You know what I'm saying? On some fun shit. And LeBron passed the ball. It's like, come on, man.
But that's the type of player he is, man. We shouldn't excuse. I mean, we shouldn't get on him about that, because he is. He's a pass first guy. He never was a take over the game. But if you notice later on in his career, he's been trying to do that a lot, because that narrative's been out there a lot.
But these ain't the same type of players. Again, nuance.
That's true.
Hey, bro. Let me ask you this: How many pass first guys average 25 to 30 points?
That's a fact. That's a fact. I would say he's a selective passer.
Is Luka Doncic a pass first player?
I put it like this. This. When it comes, LeBron picks and chooses.
You think Luka's a pass first player?
For sure.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Nah,
You're crazy.
nah. Luka's a killer first.
Okay,
Then
okay,
pass the ball
who's more of a pass first player, LeBron or Luka?
LeBron, definitely.
LeBron.
Yeah, definitely LeBron.
LeBron.
They ain't even.
Luka's a killer. Luka's a killer. Luka's a killer.
Yes,
he ain't passing the ball.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't even
unless
think
you Kyrie Irving.
I agree. That's going. All right, cool. So, Eric, you sent me a video earlier, and I had some thoughts, but I wanted to save them for the podcast. So, let's take a look here.
Oh shit! I
hope it's about some twerking midgets.
Right, that would be awesome. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
45-year-old.
Oh, that one.
You know what? I don't like this dude already. I don't like this dude already.
What do a 45-year-old and a 25-year-old have in common?
Because he tries to put on the little raspy preacher voice. What does it's like I don't even
45-year-old guy.
Because
I am. What do a 45-year-old and a 25-year-old have in common besides their genitalia?
Hold up, we gotta get news on here. Hold up.
I am only attracted to.
All right, here we go.
What do a 45-year-old and a 25-year-old have in common besides their genitalia?
What is it?
A 45-year-old guy can't find a 40-year-old woman?
Okay, first and foremost, let's pause it right here. This nigga's whipped. Okay, he's been domesticated and beat like a dog. He's been beat like a dog. Even his voice sounds weak. He's like, what does a 45-year-old have with a 25-year-old? Okay, that's what we got in common. Okay, I want to beat them cheeks. I would like to, please. So first and foremost, ain't nothing wrong with a 45-year-old dating a woman who's 20 years his junior.
Tell him why, Twan. Tell him why.
Listen, all you need to be familiar with is music, movies. You know what I'm saying? Music, movies, some basic shit. Hey, we know what it
AJ,
is.
answer the man's question, AJ. Answer the man's question.
Answer the question, man.
What do y'all have in common besides the genitalia?
Right. You sound like you hating, dog. You sound like you
He is hating.
First of all, man, I don't like him. No, answer the question, man.
I ain't hating. He hating. What do we have in common? Romance.
Yeah, what you got? What do you have in common with a person 20 years younger than you? At 40 years old and a 20-year-old have in common outside of the genitalia.
Okay. So common interest, nostalgia is a drug, and we need to stop taking it. Because here's the thing: what he's saying, or what he's about to say, is, what do you have in common with a 25-year-old if you're 45? Okay, so is she not trying to get to her ambitions? Is she not trying to achieve her goals and dreams? Does she not see a man who already is financially responsible, who has experiences that she can pull from? Right? I've been where you are. She's learning from me. She's gleaning from me. Am I supposed to be like watching Gilmore Girls with my?
What do y'all have in common though? Okay, she's learning from you, but what do y'all have in common?
Hold on, Nose. Hold on. First of all, your answer, you're basically speaking for the girl, because so basically that's all the benefits that she's getting from you. His question is, what is a man benefiting from a younger woman? Like all those things, yes, she's benefiting from. Yes, absolutely. But what are you benefiting from her from?
So here's the thing.
The genitalia.
No.
Low mileage pussy is the answer. I got you. The answer is low mileage pussy. But you're not going to say that. So I'm going to say it for you.
Man,
so,
man, all you getting is a heap of trouble. That's what the fuck.
No, bro, you're thinking like the woman. Because here's the thing. When it comes to what men want, all we need is food, sex, and a couple of good words every now and again. And I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I don't need shit from her. I don't need if I want to go play Madden, I'm going to do it with my boys. If I want to go smoke, I want to do it with my boys. When I come home, all I want is to basically. You know what I'm saying?
You just answered it. You just answered. You don't need nothing. Exactly. And she can't give you shit. She can't give you shit because I obviously a woman at 25, most of them ain't well put together. You know what I'm saying? As far as financially. Now there's some that there is, but the ones that they're not, you're not getting nothing from them but drama, fam. Like,
but you're not supposed to.
Hey, AJ, he not hearing you, AJ. I hear you loud and clear, man. You want a slave, right? You just want a slave, right?
Yes. Like, I'm doing everything.
Hey, man, I'm all for you, AJ. I'm all for you, man.
What'd you say?
I said I'm all for you, AJ.
No. E, get closer to the mic, man. I can't hear you. Or we can't hear you.
That's the window. Hold on. Can you hear me now?
A little bit better.
Yeah, I'm almost to my laptop.
But no. I'm not mad at people having a alternative position to like where I'm at. But when he's asking, and we got to finish the video, basically he's like coming off like, what do you have other than just the genitalia? That's all I want. What the fuck are you talking about? So you want me to think like her? You want me to go to her and extrapolate my dreams and my goals and ambitions? No, that's why they come to us. No. That's why they come to us.
So do you consider what you're talking about? Do you consider that dating, AJ?
Yes, because you're dating.
All it is.
Yeah, that's absolutely dating. When I'm with a woman, fellas, y'all already know how it is. We doing what we got to do to get where we need to get. So if that means we're, walking a trail or going to the botanical gardens, that's what we doing. That's what we doing. I'm at the botanical gardens, like, wow, that's a red flower. That motherfucker red.
I swear to God, you is really really trying to figure out what is she can do, because there ain't really no logical answer that you can say, man. Except
it is logical what I'm saying, and maybe maybe you can translate, but genitalia is it.
Save me. I don't really have an answer. Save me right now. Save me.
Man, that's the answer. All right, so all right, we go.
I am only.
What do a 45-year-old and a 25-year-old have in common besides their genitalia?
News, he kind of sounds like you a little bit. Listen.
Look at his face expression.
A 45-year-old guy can't find a 40-year-old woman?
Like, he a hater. You know he
30-year-old?
I think you don't like what he's saying. That's
hey, bro.
Look at hey, bro.
And we all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like the guy has hit his midlife crisis. His first marriage didn't work. And then I'm going to re-up and show you that I still got it. And so I get the pretty young thing. I ain't got nothing in common with her. We don't have no shared experience from our generation. But she likes my money. She don't even like you. Damn. She likes your money.
You know that, idiot.
And so the woman wants stability. So she sacrifices connectivity with somebody that she can relate with for stability.
Now there's some bullshit right here.
And comfort. Because the older man is already financially secure. She just needs a dad.
She just needs a poppy.
And because she didn't have that, What?
Okay, all right. Enough with the bullshit. Okay.
She just needs a poppy.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
she do
What y'all
need a
think?
daddy.
What y'all think about
She do
that?
need a daddy.
I think he described Diddy and Cassie. Your turn, EK.
Hey, listen, I can't even come behind that, man. I can't even do it. I can't even do it.
No, he was like, she's sacrificing connectivity to be with you, basically. It's like, what? Connected, like he is so. It sounds like to me he's reading from a script to like promotion
He pandering.
Yeah, he's pandering. It's like, bruh, like you don't have to talk like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a man, so you get it. That's why the first thing you said was, besides just genitalia, you sound like a woman, because that's what they do. Of course, I want her for that.
Stop it, dude.
Of course,
Stop
but
it.
only a fool would be like, I only want her for that. Uh-oh, bad boy, take that.
Take that. Like I said, how old is Diddy? How old is Diddy?
Well, like 57, right? 54.
57. How old is Cassie?
Shoot, what, 37?
Yeah. They've been together about how long? They've been together how long? Over 10 years, right?
Yeah, about 10.
Yeah, man. So what do they have in common? Music, I guess, right? They got music in common. They both do music.
There's art.
Drugs.
Right?
Drugs.
Traveling.
Sex.
Yeah, trafficking.
Yeah, you know.
That could be an art, I guess. That could be an art.
Absolutely. Trafficking. Yep, absolutely. That's the main key. Trafficking. Like, let me flip this bitch.
Hey, I ain't doing no trafficking. Hey, I ain't did.
Ah, man.
No, sir.
Oh,
no, sir.
Okay, so let me ask you this, man. So what do you disagree with him? What do you disagree with him about?
Well, because he's going like, I get the superficial level of it all, right? Like if this woman is 20 years my junior, I get it. We didn't grow up on the same, music or movies or whatever, right? Everything that I watched in real time to her is a syndication, right? But I get that. But you strip that stuff away, right? As long as she's mature enough, and again, the key word is mature enough. Yeah. Maybe she's 25, but she's an old soul, but she feels 30. As long as the maturity is there. No, I mean, I'm serious. Not on some fuck shit. Like, not on some I'm just trying to fuck her. But I'm saying, if we're spending time together, going to the same concerts, seeing the same art, all that kind of shit.
Are you talking about gorilla concerts?
It's just human experiences. Look at Eric. Can't take nothing serious. Can't take this nigga nowhere.
Hey, man, listen.
You like, hey, sit down and listen to this TED talk. Fuck that, you little dumbass motherfucker.
Listen. To each his own. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I get it. But
yeah, hey, you stick with those 40-year-old women and them 50-year-old women. You're gonna give you a hard time.
But listen, man, you gotta keep it real, man. He is telling the truth.
He's not.
Listen, because most people is going by their experience with a younger woman, right? But most time, like for instance, look at Bill Belichick. That man is 65 years old, and he got him a 24-year-old woman.
That's 30 years, bro. This is, and he's 67. Like, there's nuance and context to this entire conversation. If you're looking at it from a, you're 40, she's 20 in a blanket statement, then we can't have this conversation. But if we're talking,
you can't do that.
And match. If I'm 37 and I meet me somebody who's 24, or I'll go up and higher. If I'm 40 and I meet somebody who's 20, are we in the same?
I think 37 and 24 is perfect. I think 37 and 24 is perfect.
Yeah, 37, 24. There's nothing wrong with that.
You think that's okay? You think it's okay?
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, absolutely. I do.
But to a woman, it wouldn't be, because to a 35-year-old woman, a 36-year-old woman.
No. What I mean by that's okay. I don't mean like legally. Of course, it's okay legally. But I'm saying, do you think they have something in common? 37-year-old and a 24-year-old.
The same thing that a 40-year-old and a 20-year-old does. The number just sounds better. That's all.
You said the same number as a what-year-old?
As a 37-year-old and a 24-year-old have the same in common as a 40 and a 20-year-old. It's the same. It's the same.
So nothing.
Concept.
So nothing.
Huh?
So nothing.
No, you have other stuff.
Listen.
Okay, I'm gonna flip it on y'all.
Listen. When she's 25, what do 25-year-old women love to do when they're 24, 25 years old? What do they love to do?
Travel, shop, all these. Yeah.
Independent.
Let's just keep it simple. Keep it simple. Like when you're 24 and 25, where did you meet women at?
So you think so they want to go to the club?
They like the club. 24-year-old like to go out and have a good time, no?
That's true. Yep.
Is that every 24-year-old?
I would say majority.
But there are exceptions to everything. So this guy,
Facts.
Who is he talking about? What age demographic? Where did they come from? This is a blanket, broad brush approach to anybody who's dating younger.
Correct.
And the fact of the matter is, let's say you're in a situation where, guess what? You're in a small fucking town or whatever, and she's the only one you connect with. Now, again, this is an old nigga conversation, so I get it. If I'm 30 or 25, I'm not talking like this. I'm only talking like this because I'm 45. So if I'm limiting myself to old ass women who have been through it all, they've been hurt, they traumatized, they don't want to give in to nothing, right? So I'm gonna just leave myself to that pool of women who low key, for whatever, they're carrying trauma and they're abusing the dudes who come behind, the niggas who fucked them over. No, I'm gonna date younger, find me a woman who hasn't been hurt, is not burdened by the bullshit, and be happy.
Hey, listen now. Now listen. Now we all know we love Kevin Samuels, right? And Kevin Samuels has said the same thing, right? You know he has. He said it too. Also, he also said it too, sir. He also said that what do a younger woman have actually has value to an older man? Like what kind of value? But drama.
No, it's peace. It's peace, bro. Like that's all it is. It's peace. Like a man will pay money, hard-earned money for peace. You know what I mean? Like if this 24-year-old, if all it takes for her to be quiet sometimes is a couple of dollars, I'll do that. But that's how simple of men as we are. Like, and I'm big on this, and I agree, and I don't take it as a bad thing. I'm simple, bro. Like, I'm simple.
It's just funny how you say it. It's just funny.
I'm simple.
No, that's real. That's real as shit.
Yeah, it is real.
What do you need to shut you the hell up and keep doing what you've been doing?
But that's
you need to get your nails done. You need to like what?
Need some Reeboks. We need some Reeboks.
Need some pump ups.
But ain't that all women though? To shut them up. Same thing. If you want your woman to leave and quit bothering you, you give them some money and they go shopping, right? It's the same thing. It don't matter if she's 24, 30, or 45.
That's what I'm saying. So when people talking about what do y'all have in common, the same shit you have in common with every woman. She's just a little younger. So you telling me she's a woman at the end of the day, 24, right? I'm 44. It's a woman. Like, I know she's gonna be manipulative. I know she's gonna be controlling. I know she's gonna want her way sometime. And
yeah, but ain't you gonna get tired of saying, hey, like when y'all in the car and you hear music, ain't you gonna get tired of saying, hey, you know they stole that beat from Ronald Isley and them. Hey, you know that was Lil Wayne's beat first.
Right, and she like, huh?
Hey, you know. You ain't tired of that.
It's starting to sink in now.
Man, you gotta get closer to the mic, bro. You struggling.
Okay, hold on. Hey, it's starting to sink in though.
I bought the nigga microphones, don't even use them.
Man,
yeah,
shut up, man. I just got home, man. What I'm gonna do, man? I've been on the phone with y'all, man, riding through the streets and shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't just get
That's what the microphone's for. That's what I'm saying. That's what you put the microphone on so you can get good sound while you move.
Yeah, just clip it.
Yeah, but I just walked in. I'm gonna definitely do that, but I just walked in. Like I didn't have it in the truck with me. But what I'm saying is, don't try to change the subject, man. That shit was sinking in when you said what you said.
About what? Which part?
Go ahead, Evan. Say it
What?
again for him, brother. Say it again for him. Say it again for him.
That's hard for me to do. What were we talking about?
Shit. Oh shit, man. But what I'm saying is that, man. Listen, our man Kevin Samuels said the same thing, fam.
What?
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. It's exceptions, but like we got to be honest with ourselves, man. There's exceptions to the rule, but it's not many exceptions.
So what do you? Okay, so what do you mean when you say there's nothing that? Okay, so I'm gonna flip it. So you said there's nothing that a young woman can bring to you. So what can an older woman bring to you?
I don't think they need to bring anything to you. I think, like he's saying, it's about what you can actually. Why do you like? Let's keep it 1,000. You know how you can like women.
Hold on, I'm
Sometimes
gonna let him
you don't
speak,
like you don't like certain things around women because this woman don't know shit. This woman dumb as hell. She don't know nothing. I use words and she don't know what these words mean. It's certain things about certain women that you might like to smash her, but I don't want to take her out and meet my mother because my mother might use the word oxymoron and she might think it's an insult.
Man,
you know what I mean?
so her brain is not even developed yet, man. She's selfish.
Again.
Why you think why do you think a younger woman wants an older man, dog?
Bro, that's easy. That's
light
work. Bro.
And that's all it is.
What?
They're gonna do whatever it takes to make it right? Because if the relationship's comfortable, if she's dating an older man, she wants
to plotting on you. She's plotting on you, first of all. She's plotting on you. You know.
Thank you.
Okay, so you guys are assuming that the older guy don't know that. That's what that's the assumption. No,
that's
it's
fine.
like the conversation.
You can know it. We're just throwing it out there that this is part of the party. This is part of it. We just want to throw that as part of it. We want to say that's clear.
You know that's why you see older guys tricking off so much because they understand if I'm gonna be out here in the streets, then that's the trade-off. Since I am choosing not to be in a monogamous relationship, now you can find a poly, but that's more of a niche. But if I'm gonna be out here in these streets, that's the trade-off. I'm an old nigga out here, so guess what? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't lucky enough to find somebody, a high school sweetheart or a college bae, and we grew up. And no, sorry, I've been divorced twice. Sorry, I don't want to do that shit again.
But again, you're talking about your situation. That's an exception to the rule. Now we're just talking about in general.
No, I still
listen. It's hard to even talk to a 24-year-old without her having a fucking attitude. Okay. So
what are you talking to her?
I don't know why you keep skipping over that part. Because that's the part we really skipping. Because we know for a fact, anytime we dealing with a young woman, we know what the consequences are. We definitely do. But what I'm saying is that sometimes we don't always want to deal with that shit.
Bro, it's possible. The only thing is like there is a level of maturity. Like I personally, if you get into a relationship with a younger woman, then you're just going to deal with a lot of those younger emotions of like they're going to be staring at you like this nonstop, or like they just want to be all in your skin and all that kind of shit. But it's more
wearing underwear with like Rainbow Bright on them and shit like that.
Stop it right now. You hooligan.
Hey, listen,
shenanigans.
You listening to Juvenile, then she wants to turn on Sexy Red.
I do have a horror story. I do have a horror story. So here's where I knew I had to stop. To y'all point, right? I'm arguing the opposite, but I stopped dating 23-year-olds because of this woman.
Oh,
so we're in the car, right? And she was like, "You mind if I play something?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't mind." Now, mind you, I had R&B playing, right? SZA, Lucky Day. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to create a moment.
lucky day. You got good taste in music, sir. You got really
You
good
know what I'm
taste in
saying?
music.
And so she was like, "You mind if
He
I play
always had
something?"
good taste. He always had good taste.
And I was like, "Yeah, I don't mind. Play something." I'm thinking she gonna play some Isley Brothers, right? Throw it back old school. She throws on what equates to Sexy Red or Ice Spice, and she was just like, she was going to town. She was like doing whatever, and she was like, "I'm too young for you, huh?" And that was the first time I ever thought, "You goddamn right you are."
She was 23.
She was 23.
Jordan.
Yep.
Yep.
So I was like, let me move my barometer up to about 26.
You said move it up until she started playing Sexy Red. And then you gonna be like, oh man, let me move it up to 30.
Like for me right now, it's like my sweet spot is like 30. So it's between like 30 and 35. But like if I'm dating 20 years younger, then I'm only doing that for one thing. Like let's be clear.
Because you know she's gonna try to get you to come to the club. If she's 24, 25, come on, daddy, come to the club with me.
Hell no.
You gotta go with her. She asking you to. Come out with me and my girls. Come on, it's your birthday.
No. I'm trying to link, smash, do what.
So you're not really. See, I don't consider that dating, bro. I don't consider that dating.
No, what's dating to you?
Dating is like we actually are like spending quality time together. Basically, that's it. Everything else just spending quality time together. I feel like that's dating.
So you guys aren't being like physical?
Oh yeah. I'm just saying, but you can have physical and not be dating. You can just be smashing, and that's not dating to me. You're not spending quality time with each other, then I don't feel like you're dating.
I know some guys who are players and they spend quality time.
But that's the whole point of what he's saying, though. That's the whole point of what he's saying, though. That's the only thing that we have in common when it comes to a man, because we know as a man, because you're basically arguing a point for a woman, but that's not a man's point. What is that young woman gonna actually do for you besides fuck you?
So okay, so if you listen to what he's saying, I'm gonna tell you, it's just servitude, bro. The same thing I want from the 40, the 30-year-old, and the 20-year-old. I want servitude. If I'm out there cutting that fucking grass, fixing the roof, getting shit done, changing the oil, detailing cars, all that shit.
He's not looking
I
for
want
50-50.
you to serve me, period.
Yeah, he's
like,
not looking for 50-50. He's not looking for a 50-50. He's not looking
Hell
for
no, I'm not looking for no 50-50 type shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I was trying to just make sure
you're not going to get a 50-50 anyway, so it don't even matter. So
no,
that
I don't want her to pay for a motherfucking thing. I don't want it 70-30. I don't want it 80-20. I'm doing everything so I can expect you to be soft and feminine, period.
Yes.
If a nigga who don't do that, a nigga who don't do that or expects her to pay for shit all the time. Now, if she gets me a gift, that's different. But if you're expecting her to pay for shit the same way you do, you're gonna get that masculine energy because that's not her center. She don't want to do that shit. You're supposed to do that shit.
No, nobody's expecting her to pay. That's the whole point. That's the reason why she got you.
Right. So what he's talking about is some bullshit. He's talking about what do y'all have in common? I don't need to have nothing in common but what we are into. Art, concerts, TV shows. What other thing do y'all do with y'all girl? Let's be real. Other than TV shows, movies, whatever, song. That's all y'all really do together.
I mean, everybody's in the entertainment, but it's like you said, it's gonna be the type of entertainment she's gonna be into compared to the type of entertainment. You could be like, yo, have you ever seen? But like, I mean, the good thing about it is you'll feel real good because you'll be like a teacher. You'll feel good about teaching her a lot of things. Like she's never seen Crooklyn.
But what if she's a 23-year-old teacher?
You could show her all the Supermans from the 80s.
Oh shit! That's some funny shit.
Man, you a fool for that one.
You can show her Thundercats.
Damn,
man, you could teach her so much, man.
Thundercats.
You could teach her. I'm just a bill and Captain Hill.
Oh
You
shit!
you can tell the teacher about the Smurfs. Yeah, man. She ain't gonna know about. You gonna blow her fucking mind. That's what's crazy. But you gonna blow her motherfucking mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna be that dude, y'all. I'm gonna be that dude arguing the opposite lifestyle than everybody else.
Now you just gonna end up having. You gonna be that nigga pulling up to church with drill music on when y'all get out the car. That's what's gonna happen.
Nah. What she gonna do is
y'all gonna pull up to church with drill on.
Hey, no. What's gonna happen? No, what's gonna happen is that when they pull up to the church, she gonna jump out and she gonna bounce that ass nigga while the car bouncing.
Oh shit! At the headlights, at the red light, twerking on the headlight.
Sexy red. She gonna jump out the car while driving, and she gonna bounce that ass.
You an idiot.
She at the red light twerking on the headlight. At the red light twerking on them headlights.
Dumb.
Yeah, that's when you found out. Yeah, she too young. She too young.
We just gotta evolve. We just gotta evolve, y'all. Y'all's mindset. That's all.
Hey man, listen. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong, dog. I'm pro AJ. I'm pro AJ, baby. I'm pro AJ.
I don't think there's a wrong way. I don't think there's a wrong or right way to do it, man.
No, there is not. You got
every story is written different.
He is stuck. I'm trying come up here, get on the ladder, come on up. He's like, nah, nigga, come on down here. No, I'm telling you, it's a higher plane. It's a higher plane. E. There's so much more out there. There's so much more.
I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit because I just know for a fact that nigga was thinking like, man, you know what? These niggas is right, but you know what? I ain't gonna tell these niggas is right.
Hell no. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Hey, what you should do is, Twan. What you should do is next time you gotta next time you on a date with a 23-year-old, pull up to her playing Gorilla and see what happens.
That nigga Twan like you know, kind of cool shit.
Stupid. Idiot.
Kim Kardashian. Hey, or Sukiyana. Have Sukiyana.
Not Suki. She be trying to play like she ain't a slut no more. She be like, that was just for the cameras and I was just young. I'm like, ugh, stop it. You fake it. Yeah, girls got a little money now. Yep. But yeah, that's all I got, man. That was the last topic.
She gonna be like, my man AJ so smart. He told me,
you
did you know that? Math? She gonna be like, y'all didn't even know Nick Cannon was an actor, did you? You didn't even know he was on Nickelodeon.
AJ, would you teach me how to Dougie?
I got you. First,
teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie.
She the only 24-year-old in the club to know how to do the Tootsie Roll.
Hilarious.
This nigga taught her the Tootsie Roll. And she know all the lyrics to Hoop There It Is. She know the first verse to Hoop There It Is.
And all the Tupac songs.
All the Tupac joints and shit.
Hail Mary. Hail Mary.
That's funny.
Teach her all kind of shit, bro. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, that's what you got. Hey, is that what you got to do? That's what you got to do, brother.
I ain't mad at it, my nigga.
I ain't mad at you either, man. I ain't mad at you either, brother. I ain't mad at you either.
I ain't mad either, man.
But hey, it's
crazy. You got endless knowledge from her, but you got 2 decades of knowledge on.
Hold on. It's just crazy though how Kevin Samuel said that shit. It was cool. But this nigga say this shit. This nigga like, nah.
He didn't say that. No, I'm sure you're taking it all out of context.
No, I'm not, man. I promise you.
Send it to me.
I promise you. Man, I gotta go through endless of his
No,
video.
when you find it, just text it to me.
Yeah, I am. I'm definitely. I definitely will.
Because Kevin Samuels died with a youngin in the hotel room.
Facts.
Oh, yeah. And listen, he tell you. Listen, he tell you, man. Yeah, I got a lot of them, man. I pick and choose which ones I can fuck with.
Yeah, that's the thing. As you get older, bro, you are in charge of deciding what flavor you want. Don't let women tell you that you shouldn't want what you want. And that's the problem with us right now. We've taken on women's psychology, and now we don't pursue what we want because we feel like it's wrong. It's not fucking wrong. It's them telling you it's wrong. So now you're saying, man, you shouldn't. No, you should. You should. You'd be happy.
I'm just being funny though, really.
No,
I'm just being funny because no matter what, man.
Jewel he just dropped right there. He just dropped a diamond.
I'm just ratcheting it up for the podcast. But
all I'm saying, listen. All I'm saying is that it don't matter what age a woman. If she mature enough to date you, then date her. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with it.
No. And
so R. Kelly did nothing wrong then.
We didn't say what R. Kelly did ain't wrong. We said
no. But he was
doing as long as she's mature. You said if she's mature enough to date her. You said as long as she's mature enough to date her.
Sir. He was dealing with 18, 19-year-olds. We're talking about 24.
No. She was 15.
If she's mature enough, all you said was if you're mature enough to date her,
we're not talking about minors. No, we're gonna get off of that right now. We're not talking about minors.
Okay, just make sure R. Kelly was still in trouble.
Minors.
I was just making sure R. Kelly was still in trouble. Just making sure.
Yeah,
because I go get a free R. Kelly T-shirt in a heartbeat.
You ain't gotta make sure. You ain't gotta make sure on that one. Trust and believe that.
No, but the thing about it is, like what you were saying was like. Bro, like there's no validation needed on no level, small or big. For me, the way I'm thinking is the way you should be thinking. Every man should be thinking if he's single. If he is single and he doesn't have any ties or commitments, or if he talks to his girl and they want to have, a second, third, person come in, it's okay, is what I'm saying. It's big K.
You keep emphasizing that.
You up here are thinking like, is it okay? Is it? You're picking at us having all the fun. Now, not no Diddy fun, but there's fun over here. But it's okay, Eric. Come on outside. You can come outside to play.
Damn, he said, "Come on outside."
Come on outside.
Come outside, baby. Bring the lube and bring the baby oil too.
Be like, hey,
I thought I told you that we don't stop, my nigga.
Bring the lube.
Be like Diddy, and have 1,000 bottles of baby oil and shit.
That's
bro. I don't know. I don't need 1,000, but I tell you what. Like I told AJ earlier, bro. I be switching V's with a wrist full of cheese. Nigga,
oh my
I'm
God.
the macaroni.
Here you go.
I'm just saying.
Macaroni with the cheese. That's one of the worst lyrics ever.
The sun don't shine forever, but as long as it's here, then we might as well shine together. Better now than never. Business before pleasure. P. Diddy and the fam.
Oh,
you know the motherfucking rest, man. Free that man.
Take that.
Don't forget what he did with Nelly on the Bad Boy soundtrack.
Refresh our memory, dog. For the fans that don't know.
Baby, you the best of the best in. You don't remember? Let me see you get low. Come on, man. That was a banger.
It was, though.
She's like a Little Jackson live in living color. Come on, man. Diddy put on for us, man. Let's not do that.
That shit was trash.
Baby, you the best. That shit was trash.
That's a great song, though. That's a nice song.
That shit is trash.
It's a fire.
That's another. Hey, we gotta wrap this shit up soon, but that's another topic we gotta hit up. These niggas be using the word trash loosely, and I don't like it.
I agree. All right.
Not just you, just people.
So we just gonna wrap it up. E, you want to do your outro real quick?
My outro. All right, sir. I appreciate all the fans liking, subscribing, and do y'all want to give out y'all shout outs real quick?
Absolutely. So it's _AJ Lamar on all socials. I'm trying to get my own personal YouTube up and running as well. So it's AJ Lamar. Come on, check me out.
Hey, my Instagram at Unicorn in Human Form. Everything else is at NOOZ. That's for the news. I'm thinking we should damn near change it to our. You got our, like how you put our names on there, but you might want to put our what's our names on there.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, that'd be kind of hard right there. But yeah, that's mine. NOOZ or at Unicorn in Human Form for the Instagram. But yeah, I got my YouTube on there kicking and going. He said I got some shit on there. I've been dropping some new things, trying to keep y'all involved on some things, but trying to have fun with it, man.
Yes, sir.
And then we still coming out with. We about to come out with the pretty soon, so you guys check out. Be ready for that.
EK's Famous Eats.
You know it. And then if you guys want to collaborate with us, come to Letcha Know Podcast 61 at Gmail. Hit us up at any time, and we can always see ya.
Mm-hmm.
And it look like it's ready to be out time. Intro.
All right, y'all. We out.
We out. Peace.
Letcha Know.